The McCook Farm and Ranch Expo began Wednesday morning with the producer breakfast. The breakfast was aimed at giving the area hard-working farmers and ranchers a hearty meal before perusing the vendor booths in Kiplinger Arena. This year's expo was sponsored by various companies including Southwest Implement and Cowboy Uptech, who, thanks to the expo and its manager Darren Dale, is an American hat company.
You know, in Cowboy Uptech, we've started out a little tiny store. We didn't have any hats, nothing to speak of. Darren Dale's put on a great show here. We started this, I can't remember how many years ago, but about 3 years ago. But when we got going with him, he kind of stopped by the store, got us going with the hat deal, and just a wonderful job. I mean, you know, you can see he just helped us get started with the steamer. We've got going. We've helped sponsor a lot of this. His name's all over everything we've got. I proudly wear an American hat on my head right now, and you know, he's with this thing in Wichita Falls too. He does a great job there. It's taken off.
And cattle health teams.
Along with the vendors, the expo also offered a demonstration by veterinarian Dr. Tom Noffsinger. Noffsinger, better known by many as Dr. Tom, did a demonstration on how to acclimate cattle into new surroundings. He explains why this is important to the health of the cattle.
Our goal this afternoon was to make a case for the fact that animal caregivers, cattle caregivers specifically, have a huge opportunity to make every impact, every interaction with cattle a positive one, both for the cattle and the people. Our message today was that learning to communicate with these cattle makes life safer for workers. It makes cattle more productive and more content and confident in their surroundings, and is a big help in maintaining health and performance of the animals. It's a situation where we're able to acclimate and greet new animals as they change their address, and our goal is to create a scenario where those animals are certain that they belong where we intend them to be, whether it be a feedlot pen, a pasture, a truck, or a trailer. So it's really important that the cattle have a sense of confidence, and that if we expect them to perform and be healthy in wherever we have to feed them, that they are confident in the ability to be able to drink, rest, and eat at their optimum, and that they're able to resist disease.
The expo followed up Dr. Tom's presentation with performances by Max Reynolds, a Nebraska resident who's internationally renowned as a whip and rope performer.
And been like doing these expos like here at McCook at this Farm Ranch Expo. I think this is the third year they have had it. It's the first year that I have been to it, but I am very impressed with you know, the work that they've done here, the organization, and the people out here today. It's the first day of it, and there is a lot of people out here, and they come to my show that I do here every 2 or 3 hours, and everybody's upbeat, having a lot of fun, and that's what it's all about.
The expo concluded after its 2 days, and the managers of the expo are already planning next year's event in anticipation of an even bigger crowd.
As far as for next year, it's kind of a year-long process. It starts the Friday after the show, all the way up to the show of next year. Vendors throughout the year, you know, they send in their information and kind of get their dates lined up because they're very busy and they have a lot of shows they go to. So it's a year process.
While this year's expo is over, many found more than one thing to take away from it. From the McCook Farm and Ranch Expo, this is Justin Bass, McCook Daily Gazette.